Well, y'all, the verdict watch is still going. Jury closed out at 5. Apparently, one of the deputies knocked on the door. Where you at? Apparently, at this court, it is not common for them to stay late into the night to do their verdicts and deliberate. So, at this time, we have to wait until tomorrow. Oh my god, if it's as stressful, like, imagine the nervousness we have, the nervousness that Johnny and or Amber would have, especially Amber, given everything that has come out about her whack ass. It's just like, wow. I would be freaking the hell out if I were Amber. I feel like Johnny is very settled. I feel like he knows how this is going to go, or has a feeling of how this is going to go, and or does not care because he has been publicly vindicated. Like, we all know the truth. All the shit that they tried to put out there about Johnny, discredit him, character assassination, all the text messages, the vulgar language, all the TMZ video that was cut short, like all this stuff that they tried to do to character assassinate him, and he still has the masses behind him. Because you know why? None of that fucking shit matters. None of that shit matters. That does not make you an abuser. Because you use foul language. Because you vent to a friend. Because you fucked up some cabinets when people stole money from you, or your mom was getting ready to pass or was not well. It doesn't correlate. It just doesn't. And the fact that these people are trying to make it correlate just shows how fucking disgusting they are. So I just don't feel like, honestly, it's never been about the money for him. It's just not. Johnny has money. He's going to make more money. He's on tour right now. I'm sure he's getting paid from that. People want to see him. We want to see him. We want to know what his next move is going to be. And if these companies and these movie studios and whatnot knew it was good for them, they would really be trying to put him in every goddamn fucking movie that they could. I have heard that he's possibly going to be in Beetlejuice with Winona Ryder. I think that that would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. I've heard rumors about the Addams Family movie. That I think that would be absolutely amazing. Projects that are like so him. I think I also heard about him being in a King Louis movie, possibly being filmed at Versailles. Like, how fucking cool. This man has shit in the pipeline, versus Amber sitting at home with Eve Barlow, who is freaking the hell out on Twitter, honestly. And if Eve is freaking the hell out on Twitter, that means that Amber's freaking the hell out on Twitter. And you could just imagine the discord and chaos in their household right about now. Because you know she's sitting up there held up with Eve. In that house with the baby with Elon. Well, the baby by Elon. Not with Elon, please. But because we've already spoke about Elon and him trying to kind of play both sides of the coin, which you really can't do. You're either for Amber or you're for Johnny. I just don't see where the in-between is. I just don't. It's either one or the other. So Eve has been online. It's just, the other day, actually, right now, Eve Fartlow is trending. The other day, Eve Barlow, what was the hashtag? Eve Barlow is a joke was trending, and of course she had to respond to that. And it's just like, girl, you want to be this journalist, you want to be somebody who's respectable in your industry, and you're fucking, like, what do you think you're going to do after this? You better hope that Amber gets her sweet little 100 mil, which we know isn't happening, but you better hope she gets something, because you ain't about to work, honey. Who wants to work with you? I don't. So Eve is on here, on her Twitter, talking about she's retweeting stuff, of course. Then she tweeted, "Leave Amber alone." Nobody's fucking with Amber. She is left alone. Nobody's hitting up her phone. Like, she is left alone. Trust. And once this verdict is out, and that she is found as a literal liar in court, trust, she is going to be left well enough alone. You're not even going to have to worry about that. And you guys can go to your little Joshua Tree mansion, whatever the hell I saw on I think it was on the Mirror UK, and she actually she retweeted to that, talking about something, you need to redact this or something like that. Maybe because they don't want her location out there, this, that, and other, whatever. So, I mean, obviously it got out there somehow. Y'all leak shit all the fucking time. So I just don't believe that that wasn't from you guys, and you want to sit there and talk about retract this. Eva's dumb. She's so dumb. Leave Amber alone. This is the thing that frustrates me with these people, with Amber and with Eve, is that nobody would give a flying fuck about Amber Heard if she would have kept her mouth shut. Nobody would have cared. She would have been left alone. She would have sailed into the fucking sunset with her 7 mil. I've seen the video of her and her sister celebrating and shit, dancing and having the greatest of time when she got that 7 mil. Didn't donate it. It's just like, it's just trash. She did this all to herself. So y'all sitting here whining about all these people talking about her and having a response. You are a public figure. You want to be famous so fucking much. You want your name out there so fucking much. That's what comes with it. You're a public figure, and people are able to voice their opinions on what the fuck they see you doing as a public figure, and nobody is fucking with it. You sat up in court and lied repeatedly. Lied through your teeth, and it's transparent as hell. Eve tweets, I don't care who you believe or who you don't believe. One person is subjected to global public vilification. So are they forgetting what Johnny just went through for the past 6 years? It's like, it's okay that Johnny went through all this shit, but oh hell no. God forbid it happens to Amber when the world finds out she's a fucking liar and this was put out for the world to see. And now I've seen these Amber stans calling the Judge Penny, misogynistic because she okayed the cameras being in court so that people could know the truth of what happened, because she already said in the UK Johnny did not get a fair trial. So fucking stop making it seem like people, women like us, who actually support this man and who can see the truth in our freaking lunatics, stop making it seem like we're bad women or we're somehow not, we're treating the feminists wrong or we're treating women wrong or making it seem like we're so horrible. No, you are horrible. You are horrible. You people defending this woman, you're horrible, delusional, and you need to be put away, just like these two. You guys all can be in a padded cell together and do what it is that y'all do. She continues, incessant death threats and harassment. What do you think Johnny received? You said this man essayed you with a freaking bottle. You put that out into the world. One of the worst things that anybody could do is essay. And you put that out on that man and said that he did that to you. And you want to talk about you're getting incessant death threats and harassment. I do not at all think people should be sending death threats, doxing, trying to show up at her house, do any of that bullshit. I think that's way too much. But I do think people have the right, since they wanted to sit up there and talk about free speech, Amber has the right of an American to do this, to put her thoughts out and write this op-ed. We have the right of Americans, as Americans, to say what it is that we see, that you're a fucking liar. And just because we're telling you the truth about yourself does not mean it's harassment. It's just whacked. She's crazy. The hashtag needs to be Eve Barlow is delusional. Hashtag Eve Barlow is crazy. Hashtag Eve Barlow and Amber Heard are nutcases. It's just, oh, hold on. There was more to that tweet. Sorry. Harassment, and it's once more the fault of the public. Because the public has a response on the fact that your girlfriend sat up and lied for 6+ years about a man for no reason other than wanting to become this women's human activist, while whole time lying about donating money to people with whom she would have been helping, lied about it. You want to be a human rights activist and not fucking donate to charity and fucking lie about it and get all the praise of it. That is sick. It is sick. The fault of the public, and the fault of the public? So this is our fault. It's our fault that Amber decided to sit up there and concoct a lie and conspiracy to try to ruin Johnny's life. That's our fault. It's our fault that Amber decided to paint bruises on her face and go out to the court and leak TMZ videos and do all this other bullshit. That's our fault. No, it's delusional. Elaine is sitting up there talking about in court, he has yet to take any accountability for any of the things that he does. Bitch, y'all don't know what the word accountability is. You're sitting here trying to say that it's the fault of the public what is happening to Amber. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? If she would have never done all the shit that she did, there would be no response. There is a source. It starts somewhere. This shit just didn't happen for no reason. You crazy ass. How dare you support mockery and violence, dehumanization of a woman you don't know. Trust, nobody wants to know Amber Heard after this. Like, nobody wants to know her. But the thing is, we have heard from people who do know her and have told us how she is. And they all have the same response. She's fucking crazy. She's a pathological liar. She's violent. She's rude as fuck. When you get her alone, one-on-one, she's very charming and can pull you in and stuff like. They've all said the same thing. I don't know how many times I have heard shit about Amber being rude as hell to wait staff. We have had both Kate James, her assistant, and we had, I forget his name. He was the audio guy talking about how she yelled at them. Talking about some, how dare you? Talk about entitlement. Oh my God. Like, they're literally crazy. How dare you support mockery? Like, that sounds like Amber. How dare you? That's what Amber says. How dare you? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, honestly, who the fuck are you for you to say, how dare we? How dare you, Eve, sit up here and spread lies and try to act like a fucking victim because people want to know what the truth is, because people have literally used their own logical thinking minds and have came to a consensus that Amber is a fucking liar. How dare you make people feel a type of way because they do not support this woman who has sat up and lied and who has made it so much harder for domestic violence survivors and victims to have their stories believed because you're sitting up here whole ass lying. Amber's going to take this to her grave. She will never admit that she made this shit up. She will never admit and take accountability for anything. And she's going to have to answer to that when she gets to the fucking pearly gates. You're going to have to answer to that shit, Amber. You are. You're never going to fucking admit it, are you? You're never going to admit that you lied. You're never going to admit that you're mentally ill and you need help. Whole time have a whole daughter that you have to raise in society to be someone. I'm not even gonna go there, but y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say. She continues. This is a whole another tweet. It's not an escape home if mainstream media is posting it all over the internet. Oh well, I mean, again, you're a public figure. Everybody knew who the hell, where Johnny was. The pictures were all out there. The video, and he was performing. Is he coming out having an issue with that? No. You're a public figure. It's what comes with it. She wanted this so bad. She lied on a man to be this public figure. Why care? What, are you going to change your home now? You're not going to be in Joshua Tree anymore? Your $1 million home? Yeah, I thought you couldn't afford anything. Please. Please, you couldn't afford to pay. You couldn't afford to pay the fucking charities their money, but you're sitting up in a $1 million fucking home in Joshua Tree. Make that make sense, Amber. Make that make sense. It's all trash. It's all like, it's so twisted, you guys. It's so twisted. It's been more than 24 hours. I'm just a woman advocating for what's right, and I won't stop. Honey, we know you're going to continue making yourself look like a complete ass. Twitter is infinite miles wide, but only inches deep. Okay. Like, did you think that was smart? You thought that was a Oh my god, got him. Twitter's infinite miles wide, but only inches deep. Ooh, journalist. Ooh, good line. Like, shut up. And she ends it with, I stand with Amber. Well, I'm glad you stand with Amber. You and the 10 other fucking people who are complete loony bins. Go ahead. Go ahead. She retweeted this guy saying he's on stage while she fears for her life. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Shut up. Ugh, these people are so annoying. They're so annoying because it's just like there's actual people in this world who just are nuts and you're never going. I have seen people underneath these Amber Stan tweets or whatever trying to explain to these people, trying to get answers and stuff from the people. It's never going to happen. They have no awareness of what the fuck is going on. They literally stand by this believe all women, and it's just like, what is the word for hating men? I don't even know what that is, because if you're going to sit there and believe all women no matter all the evidence in the world, that just means you don't like men in general. So you want to call people misogynistic? Okay, so what am I going to call you? What is the term when you hate all men? Horrible. Misandry. You have misandry. That's what you have. Because you're not clearly looking at the trial. These people cannot have gone through these 6 weeks with us and come out at the end thinking and standing with this woman. There's just no way. There's no way. You just hate men. You're a misandrous. Is that the word? A misandrous. Damn it. Yeah, misandrous. That's what it says. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I'm learning new words. Yay! But you're a misandrous. You hate men. You just refuse to believe actual factual evidence right in front of your freaking face, and then you want to tell me to see a bruise on her face that has no fucking makeup, no fucking blemishes, nothing. You're fucking crazy. Let's see what else is going on. So obviously we didn't get the jury today. Well, we didn't get the verdict today. The jury did ask a question, so this is them.
I only have 2 copies, so that's what goes. Let me just read into the record the question. It's basically in regards to number C, items 1 and 3, and number C is a jury instruction on the finding instruction for the online article title.
Yep.
The question.
The online article title, which this case is about. That's all I'm fucking saying.
Is, does question number 3, the statement is false, pertain to the headline, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath, or does it pertain to the content of the statement, everything written in the op-ed? So I think the confusion came in this particular one because the statement in question is the title of the op-ed.
Yeah.
So I think they're just confused as whether it's the whole op-ed or just the title is the statement. And it's clear that the title is the statement. So I was going to answer to say the title is the statement in question.
The title is the statement in question.
For number 3. Is that
number 3.
Seem appropriate to everybody?
Okay. So that was the jury's question. So why would they be questioning that if they weren't going along that string, you know? Why would they be questioning that? That's very interesting to me.
Which they've phrased as headline as opposed to title. But
right, because the headline is the alleged defamatory statement. So I can say the statement is the headline and not the entire op-ed. Is that what you want me to say?
Okay, so they're agreeing to the statement being the headline.
The statement is the headline.
Not the entire context of the op-ed. Okay.
All right. I will send that back
God,
to
I
them.
wish I could have been obviously I would have never been a jury because I'm way too biased and I couldn't ever hide that. But it's just like, imagine being a jury in this case. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, making this decision, it just really sways how our society is going to react and handle things when something like this comes up in the future, which it will be. Because humans are fucking crazy. And we have Marilyn Manson and Evan Rachel Wood going through their whole shit. So, Amber 2.0. If you haven't watched Conal Kurtz, I'm probably saying that wrong, but she does very well. She's done Johnny updates, and she's doing the Marilyn Manson case and stuff, and I was watching her this morning, and I really like her channel. Really, really like her channel. So if you haven't ever checked her out, please go do that. Her name is Conal Kurtz, and if you're at all in this Depp world and whatnot, I know you've heard of her, but I hadn't really like watched some of her stuff, but I have enjoyed it. I actually watched a video that she did, an interview with, I believe she's an assistant of Marilyn Manson, and this assistant was there at Thanksgiving, where Amber claims there was this whole big fight and everything like this. So this assistant was there at Thanksgiving, and she saw the interactions and what was going on. She said that Johnny seemed very somber and very quiet. He wasn't really talking much. There was a lot more Amber family around. Amber claimed that she cooked the whole Thanksgiving dinner, but when she went and the assistant was talking to another guy, I think it was a security guard or something, she was talking to him. She was like, oh, I can't believe Amber made this dinner. And the security guard was like, I made this. And so it's just like, you are literally a pathological liar. She lies about things that can be literally verified. That is a problem. Like, you have no concern at all that you're going to be found out, that people are going to talk and make connections. That is a pathological liar. Like, she can't help herself but lie. So if you haven't seen that, go watch it. It was very interesting. Go subscribe to her channel and all that good stuff. But yeah, so I wanted to find item C, and I think I had that. Okay, so C. The question was, does number 3, the statement is false, pertain to the headline, or does it pertain to the content of the op-ed? Answer, the statement is the headline, not the entire op-ed. So the finding instructions, you shall only return your verdict for Mr. Depp on this claim for defamation about the following statement if he has proved by greater weight of the evidence. All right, so you're returning the verdict following the statement if he's proved by greater weight of the evidence that 1, Ms. Heard made or published the following statement: Amber Heard, I spoke up against the sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. So that was the statement, the headline that they are trying to have this deliberation on. Obviously, we know that that is false. She was not sexually violated by Johnny. And she admitted in court that the op-ed was about Johnny. So off the bat, they can make their ruling on that. And I feel very confident on how that's going to go. I really do. So number 2, the statement was about Mr. Depp, and the statement was false. We know that it was about Mr. Depp because Amber set up in court, because she just had to get back on the stand because Johnny did. She's so tit for tat, has to have the last word. She got up on the stand and admitted that the op-ed was about him. So check. The statement is false. Check. It's false. She was not SA'd by Johnny. Period. I will never believe that he took a bottle and rammed it up her. Repeated. I will never, like, I hate even saying the words. It's so fucking cruel. Like, that could not come from this man. There's no fucking way. There's no way. I don't believe about the cavity search. I don't believe about the grabbing. I don't believe an ounce of it. I believe that this woman is so crazy. That's probably shit she wanted done. Quite honestly. That's how insanely sick I think this woman is. So check, it is false. The statement had a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp. Check, proven. He lost opportunities left and right. Everything stopped. Everything fucking stopped for him. He had his talent agent, his financial manager. He had these people coming. He lost money. He lost the $50 million that he is asking for and fucking proved it. So here we go. The defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard. Absolutely. She fucking sat up there with the ACLU, and they sit there and concocted this whole goddamn thing and this whole story and put it out there because they wanted more money from people. I'm pretty sure. Because Amber was about to be the ambassador. The only reason why she got her ambassadorship was her following. You know? That's the only reason why. So, yes, it was designed and intended by Miss Heard. Period. That's proven. She even tweeted it out. I wrote this op-ed. So, yes. Due to the circumstances surrounding the publication of this statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp. Yes. Absolutely. Because anybody, all the allegations were out there, right? Like when we heard what happened in 2016, then again in 2018, this goddamn op-ed comes out. I believe it was 2018. And of course, it makes it happen even more. That's why I don't even fucking understand why they're sitting up here fucking whining and shit about the public having an opinion on what the fuck is going on. Did you not think the public was going to have an opinion when you put out this op-ed? That's exactly what you wanted. So please shut the fuck up. So check. I'm seeing check on 1, check on 2, check on 3, check on 4, check on 5, 6. Due to the circumstances... Okay, so 6 was due to the circumstances surrounding the publication of this statement and conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Depp. Absolutely. If Depp further proved by clear and convincing evidence. Absolutely. Absolutely. We had the agent saying that, like, the directors weren't calling, people weren't calling because they had seen this shit. 7. So that's a check for 6. 7. That Ms. Heard made the statement with actual malice. If Mr. Depp failed to prove any one or more of the 7 elements above, then you shall find your verdict for Ms. Heard with respect for the above statement. So 7. 7 is going to be that one that may have the jury, I feel, kind of wishy-washy about the malice. But quite honestly, honey, there's malice all over this shit because she didn't have to do it this way. We have heard audio with Johnny saying, we do not have to do it this way. We can work it out. It could be very good for you. It could be very good for me. This, that, and another. She said she wanted to keep the shit private. She wanted to keep the divorce private. But literally, Laura Wessner came out and said that she wanted to go scorched earth. There was no privacy she wanted to do with this. She went out and she went to the TMZ. She went to the courthouse, alerted TMZ, put out these cut and edited videos showing Johnny being abusive, quotes. And that's malice. Painting on bruises and taking pictures is malice. Creating fake evidence in pictures, trying to make one picture, 2 separate pieces of evidence by editing them, malice. You're making shit up. You're fucking lying. All of that is malice. It's malice. You knew what the fuck you were doing. You had an intention for doing it, and you fucking did it, and didn't give a fuck how Johnny felt or how it was going to affect him, his kids, and all the people around him. You gave not a single flying fuck, and that's why I give not a single flying fuck what anybody has to say about this woman besides death threats and shit with the child. I don't give a fuck what anybody wants to say about him. Meme it up. Tweet all the funny jokes and shit you want to do. Do all that fucking shit. I don't give a fuck because this bitch did this shit intentionally to harm and hurt this man because she wanted revenge. She could not stand that he was going to leave her. Tried to jump in front of it. Tried to blackmail him into getting all this shit paid for. Then said, oh, I don't want anything. It's malice in the fact that you got a settlement for this divorce. Said that you donated it to a charity, to 2 charities, and did not do that. And then you turned around and tried to say, oh, well, I didn't donate because Johnny sued me when you had 13 to 18 fucking months to pay the money, which you were paid on time. It's all malice. This whole situation is malice. So I think we can check off 1 through 7 for number C. I really do. If these are the finding instructions, I think that we can check off 1 through 7 in favor of Johnny. I honestly do. I don't see how it could go another way. Let me not say that. I can see how it can go another way because I'm a rational thinking human being. But in my logical mind, in what I watched for 6 weeks and what I heard from 6 weeks, it's checks. Checks all the way across the board. What else is going on? So Laura B tweeted, Amber Heard is being warned she could face jail time over claims she edited injury photos against Johnny, as she should, because, like, girl, what the fuck, you made this shit, like, a whole rack, like, so much darker, it's so clear. Defamation lawyer Aaron Mintz said more and more objective evidence that she is lying about things under oath could lead to a sentence for the actress. It does. She needs some type of repercussions. Like, if this is done, she loses, we get the verdict, what happens next? A, she needs help. If it's found out that she's fucking guilty of this shit that we already know about, but if in the courts, it's done, it's on paper, it's in black and white ink, she needs help. What happens after this? It can't be a situation where, okay, this is done, pay Johnny his money, and da-da-da, blah, blah, blah. No, there needs to be actual repercussions for this, for the actions that she's decided to do. She needs to be put away. I feel like a 3 to 6 month stint in a medical facility, it's going to be all nice and swanky and have the spas and the pool and the massages and all that, and the meals 3 times a day, organically cut out of the fucking garden or some shit. But she needs to be put away for a good 3 to 6 months, be assessed, be put on some type of medication, and then we need to talk about what happens with the child, because this person is clearly not right in the head if she's just making up shit to ruin another person's life. So we really need to think about what happens after this. I'm not going to be okay with her just being able to go into hiding. I feel like there needs to be some type of punishment for this shit. And the money paying Johnny, I guess, would be the punishment, but we already know she does not have any. Bitch is broke. She has Elon's pocket for maybe, child support and shit, but she ain't got it. She ain't got it. I just don't. She cannot pay Johnny $50 million fucking dollars without help. There's no way. There's no way. So Mintz warned fabricating evidence is not only really serious, but also really offensive to the justice system. It is, because it's like you're not taking this shit seriously. You're not taking it seriously. Like, it's very offensive. He said, I would hope that prosecutors would take a close look at it, because there's very clear evidence that she did that. And that certainly should be considered. If it is proven that was the case, and there's certainly some questions being raised in the trial currently, that could potentially lead to a criminal prosecution and jail time. Heard has been accused by Depp's lawyers of lying about everything from having to use makeup to cover up bruises allegedly inflicted by the Pirates of the Caribbean actor, and failing to give the $7 million from the divorce settlement to good causes. Yes, she should absolutely be locked up. As we know, she is still kind of a public figure. Skinny white hair girl, blonde hair, blue eyes. She's not going to sit there. She's not going to go to jail. She's just not. It's not going to happen. Our society doesn't do that, quite honestly. And if you have a problem with me saying that, I'm sorry, but they don't. So I don't believe she would get jail time. If she did, I would be elated. But I just don't see that happening. But I do feel like some type of repercussion needs to come from this. I do. What else is going on? Let's see what else is going on. Today was such a long day, y'all. Coming back from a break. Just one day. I had like over 150 emails. And I don't know if I ever talked about what I do. I do customs imports, so shit that you get from overseas. Literally whatever you could think of. Because the US, we don't make anything here for ourselves. So wherever shit you get from overseas, different companies come to my company. And we pretty much go out to their suppliers and their manufacturers, arrange their packaging, I guess. We get their cargo, set it up to be sent to wherever it is that needs to be sent in the States, literally from A to Z, all the steps that you could think in between, literally finding the agent to pick up the cargo, at the manufacturer, then taking that cargo to the airline, or the cargo may need to be repacked, arranging that, taking the cargo to the airline. Once it's at the airline, it has to get on the plane and or vessel, because we do air and ocean. Then from there, this is all like supply chain logistics shit. Then from there, we have to track the shipment, versus if it's air or ocean, there's a lot of tracking. And then from there, we have to get all the documents that come with this shit, a lot of fucking documents, and do a customs entry. And then once it's cleared via U.S. Customs, it can then be into the commerce of the states and be delivered to wherever it's supposed to be going in this country. So it's a whole ordeal. There's a lot of planning, there's a lot of details, there's a lot of money, and a lot of stress. So it was just a very, very long day for me, quite honestly. So bear with me. But alas, sorry for whining. I know that people have it a lot worse out there. Going forward, Gina Dowers. This screenshot looks like it's from IG. It says the fact that she was already making a victory speech on the steps outside the UK courthouse. Y'all remember that? Her hair was blowing in the wind. She had like the little red thing on, and she was speaking like doing the fucking most. Yet she wants to be so left alone. Yet your face is all in the fucking cameras. You were doing interviews and speeches for $33K a fucking pop. That's some shit that just really, okay, it continues. Before the day had even ended, should have been a massive red flag. This girl is a fucking walking red flag, literally. Furthermore, she talks about standing up against powerful men while her allies are two of the world's most powerful men. So her allies, I guess, maybe Elon and Murdoch? Maybe that's who she's talking about, because a lot of people have been saying, like, Elon, Murdoch, they're, like, footing her legal bills and stuff like that. So maybe those are the two most powerful men in the world that she's talking about, but that's exactly right. You want to talk about taking down powerful men, you want to talk about, oh my god, there's so much, I'm getting so much backlash and everything, while you have these powerful men fucking bankrolling your goddamn lies. Just fucking stop it! God damn it! It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting what these people do. I can't believe these people are real. Like Johnny said, you're not real. And that's just so appropriate. She's not real. What else is going on here? Look at Johnny. Ooh! I just love his style, y'all. He's just so cool. Look at that guitar. He's just so cool. I got my boo, but I would not mind being strummed like that guitar. Let me stop. This is so inappropriate. JK. But I love a Christian. But Johnny Depp looks good, you guys. He looks good. He really, really does. What else do we have? Yeah, all these supporters. I'm like, why are these supporters on my timeline? I don't understand how you guys pop up. I guess because, like, I'm just following stuff about the, trial in general. But I'm like, why is so much of, like, her supportive shit on my timeline? Like, I don't want to see it. Kathleen Zellner did tweet 2 hours ago, and all of our 6 to 8 week multi-million-dollar verdicts, the juries were out 3 days. Hard to award damages in less than 3. # truth wins. So I'm guessing if we're going by that, we'll be going into Thursday. Kathleen Zellner, obviously she knows her shit. She's tried many cases. So I could see that happening. I think I could see also the end of the day tomorrow having a verdict too. But again, nobody knows. We're all just speculating. Like, nobody knows. They could take however short or long they want to, quite honestly. But that question being brought up, I think that's something interesting. Oh my goodness. So tired of hearing the whine over a woman. Poor woman maligned on the internet because she lied. Where was that energy when Depp was brutally attacked because of her lies? Exactly. It's fucking whining. Like, you're whining all over the place. You want to sit there and act like you're such a strong woman. I'm such a strong woman. Then grow some fucking thick skin and deal with it. Deal with the shit. You're so strong. Deal with it. Stop fucking whining. It's what comes with the territory. You fucking did this shit. Ew. Yeah, so everybody's just waiting, y'all. I seen hella streams. Emily D was on. I checked on her stream. Popcorn Planet was on. Checked on his stream. Law and Crime was on. I checked in on their stream. I was everywhere today, just trying to get the news, the update. What is going on? I need to know, while trying to deal with my craziness at work. So it was like a whole thing today, and I actually got to go work a little bit later. But yeah, y'all, this is a lot. This is an actual lot, and I really think Amber is at home losing her fucking mind, drinking at least 3 bottles of wine. But it ain't gonna be that $600 bottle of wine, honey. You might want to get down to that barefoot. Get on my level. Get down to that barefoot, that relaxed wine. Oh, might even need to go to the Shutter Home. But, yeah, girl, like, you're fucking toast. You're toast. It's done. It's done. You want to talk about, Eve wants to talk about you being vilified? You are a villain. You sat up in court and acted like a fucking villain. You were sitting there making these smirks and smiles and shit when he was talking about, you know, his finger, you cutting off his finger, looking back and being all fucking arrogant, acting as if a villain would. So, I mean, you played the role. Fucking take it. Take it. So the DUI guy just tweeted a screenshot. So he says, our jury may be smarter than we might have imagined. Tomorrow is National Narcissistic Abuse Awareness Day. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. If they did that shit, petty boots in the best way possible, petty fucking boots. Tomorrow is National Narcissistic Abuse Awareness Day. I bet you they're going to do this on purpose so that they could do the verdict tomorrow. I'm feeling more confident about it being in Depp's favor, but at the same time trying to brace myself. Holy fuck. Would that not be a narcissist gets the jury that they're a fucking goddamn liar on National Narcissistic Abuse Awareness Day? Oh, Chief's kiss. That would just be, oh, I love it. I love it. People are so smart. Like, I would have never even, wow, who would have known? National Narcissistic Abuse Awareness Day. I know that's right. If they're being petty boots like that, that matches Amber's fucking petty, quite honestly. That's like a fuck you, bitch. I hope that actually happens. Holy shit, I hope that happens. I just hope y'all know, like, if this comes back the way that I want it to, I'm about to be so fucking high. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like so hype. Oh my god, I'm gonna toke it up. I'm gonna drink it up. We're gonna have a fucking celebration because years of this shit, years of this backhanded shit. Oh, just fucking lies. Well, I'm gonna end it on that note, y'all, because I don't think it could get much better than that. If they do that shit, oh my god, petty boots to the max. I love it. Anyway, think about liking, think about subscribing. This is the Verdict Watch. We're on it. I will let you guys literally if we don't, like, I will fucking walk out of my goddamn office as soon as I hear the verdict. Like, I'm gonna need to be able to, like, contain myself. I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So I will see you guys in another video. We're going to be watching this very closely, very, very closely. And I know you guys will be as well. And I can't fucking wait. Justice for Johnny all the way. Johnny, enjoy your time over in the UK. I did hear on Law and Crime that one of his security guards were there at the courthouse. So I'm like, why would the security guard be there if Johnny's not going to be there? So who knows? Johnny might just pop up on us and surprise us. I think that'd be cute. But either way, I hope that Johnny, god damn it, Johnny, live your best life, honey. Do the damn thing. Don't give a fuck. Keep doing your shows. Keep putting your face out there, because you know it is only driving this nutcase Amber Heard fucking crazy at home with Eve Barlow, and she's gonna fucking snap at some moment. And then maybe we'll get the truth from Eve Barlow. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Think about liking, think about subscribing, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!